Hi everybody, welcome back to Lectin Free Solutions. Today we're going to make a delicious sorghum flatbread cracker that is super fast. So let's get started. I know you're going to love this recipe. It's simple to make. All the ingredients go into one container, and I'm going to run through what those are with you as I add them. First, we have 1 cup of sorghum flour, and we have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Try and get the baking powder that doesn't have cornstarch in it. There are a couple that are available, one with potato starch and one with tapioca flour, and either one of those is compliant for Plant Paradox. Potato starch is probably the least favorite, but they are both allowed by Dr. Gundry. Okay, now what you want to do is mix all those dry ingredients together really well so you don't have any lumps of your baking powder. And then what we're going to do is, uh-oh, I forgot one thing. Now you got a chance to look at my messy refrigerator. I need to clean that out. All right, so the other item that we have is 1 egg. And we have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm going to just give that a quick little mix, and then we're going to start adding water. I have 1 cup of water, and we're going to add about 3/4 of it and see what the consistency is like. You want it to be thinner than pancake batter, but thicker than crepe batter. So I have about 1/4 left here, and I am going to show this to you. This is just about right. We might want to add a tiny bit more water to this. I think that's about perfect. Now what we're going to do, since we have all those ingredients mixed together, we're going to pour it out into 2 sections on the cookie sheet. Okay, we're ready to pour this out. You want this on parchment paper, not on a Silpat, because it needs to dry itself out. We go to the other side, come back down, and we can add to both of them so that we use all the batter up. You can add whatever you like to the top of these. You can add a little bit of salt. It does have a teaspoon of salt in it, so if you use anything that's salted, you want to be sparingly with it, otherwise the crackers get too salty. I'm just going to use some white sesame seeds and some black sesame seeds. Sprinkle those on. Get the black ones now. This is such a fun flatbread. You can actually, if you're having a party at night, if you make this an hour and a half or so before your party, it's all good to go. It's a very quick recipe and very forgiving, and you can add whatever seasonings you want. If you like everything bagel, you can put that on. My family doesn't like the onions in that, so I never can use that. Anyway, now what we're going to do is pop this in a 350-degree oven. We're going to leave it in there for about 20 minutes. We're going to pull it out, and at that time I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. All right, I just pulled these out of the oven. They've been cooking at 350 for 20 minutes. They're still quite underdone, but what we want to do now is flip them over. They're still soft, but not too soft that you can't flip them. If they break a little bit, it's fine. Doesn't make any difference because you're going to break them later. And turn that over like that. Then what we're going to do is put them back into the oven, and I'm going to reduce the temperature down to 250, and you're going to do a real slow bake on them until they're completely dry. And when they're ready, you'll be able to tell because they snap apart. So I'm going to put them back in now at 250. I hope you'll give these a try. I think you'll really find it a great addition to your cracker list. Thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping by.